chronic versus acute stress, hormesis, all this stuff like that. So I have a thought on things like cold exposure. Everyone keeps talking about, oh, cold exposure, it's good for you, hormesis, blah, 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 blah. Only if it is an acute stress. And if you have enough other stressors in your life, you probably should pass on it. So I'll go ahead and talk about myself here for a moment. I live in Duluth. It is so cold that literally every single day there's a point where I'm physically shaking and shivering. Like my teeth are chattering and my whole body is shaking. Do I need to do short bursts of acute cold exposure? Probably not. Okay? That would just become actually problematic at that point because I'm already cold enough that I am physically shivering and shaking from being cold, sometimes multiple times in a day. Okay? I'm taking the dog for a walk today, and I realize that like my teeth are chattering and I'm starting to shake. I'm really fucking cold. Which brought up another point that whenever I walk, it's extremely painful. My left leg was injured in an accident, and it's weird. It's the weirdest thing to me. So I can do things like squatting, no pain. Getting up and down out of a chair, no pain. Barbells. I can squat a barbell, no pain. But there is something about walking. I don't know if it's the way that you, like your heel kind of hits the ground and it drives up through your leg or what it is. Far be it from me to tell you what the mechanism is, because I'm not like a physical therapist or an expert in, pain or something, like understanding like what nerves run through this, But the point is that walking is excruciatingly painful for me. Like every step feels like someone's stabbing me in the leg with a knife. Of course, I don't have a choice. Gotta walk the dog. Okay? But again, that is a chronic stressor. That is chronic stress. I am chronically in pain just walking around. In fact, even just standing in one place is extremely painful for me. I don't know why that is, but if I have to stand for a prolonged period of time, the pain just creeps. It just kind of creeps up on you. Like it just gradually keeps getting worse until, after you've been standing for like 5-10 minutes, like your leg is oh, man, it feels like a broken bone sometimes. Like it just hurts that bad. Just unbelievable. So like there have literally been times where I'm walking at Walmart or something like that, and I have to squat down just to make the pain in my leg stop. Like I probably look like a weirdo in the middle of the store, squatting down, but fuck it, like I can't stand any longer. So that's chronic stress. If you have a lot of chronic stressors, you probably don't need to be putting in all these little acute stressors. What you need to do is find a way to reduce the chronic stressors. And sometimes, unfortunately, that's not really an option. I mean, what am I going to do? Have my dog shit in my house? It's a different problem now. So, the point being, if you have enough chronic stressors, you should probably not engage in things like cold exposure and using acute stressors to produce a hormetic effect, because you already have enough stress that your body's trying to adapt to. You don't need to keep introducing small stressors.